I spoke about this earlier, but again I want to express my heartfelt sympathy to Berni and to Martin's children, Fiachra, Emmett, Fionnuala and Gráinne. Our sympathy and our solidarity is with you in these difficult days ahead. Many Republicans across Ireland and friends of Irish unity worldwide will be mourning the passing of Martin McGuinness. To me, Martin McGuinness was a warm, kind and generous human being with a huge social and emotional intelligence that enabled him to reach out and to form relationships and friendships and partnerships with people who had different opinions to himself, and that people who from the Unionist community and people from many other communities throughout the world. Many people from different political perspectives admired and recognised his ability as a statesman and a politician. His first stint as minister saw him make the momentous decision to scrap academic selection at the age of 10. This was done out of genuine concern for the education of those from a disadvantaged background such as his. Teachers in the 6 counties still speak with genuine affection of his time as a minister. The turnout in the Bogside in Derry this afternoon was a sign of the regard that people of his own native town held him in. His family were the centre of his life. He often spoke of how he would travel home to Derry from Stormont no matter how late in the day he finished. His one wish was to return home each evening to the family he cared so much for. Today his extended family and friends show just how much he means to them. The one constant in Martin's life was republicanism. It was much more than a political label to him. It was an embodiment of freedom, equality and unity. It was not easy to be a Republican in the 1970s in Derry. From the arrival of the British military campaign that brought death, havoc to the streets of Derry, to the long years of struggle and the move towards conflict resolution. And I thought the former President, Mary McAleese, put it very well in context when she spoke earlier today. And I do want to thank the many people who have expressed sympathies on the passing of Martin from all political sides and none. The Republican struggle brought many difficulties with it, and Martin did not shy away from any of this. From his role as an IRA volunteer to a peacemaker, Martin faced difficulties. Even in recent years, when he spearheaded efforts at national reconciliation, there were obstacles facing him then. Thankfully, it's now a safer Ireland in which to be a Republican. There were many tough times of British repression and aggression where Republicans looked for leadership, and Martin provided that leadership. That democratic space in which we as Republicans operate now was carved out by the intellect, efforts and basic human goodness of Martin McGuinness. We will dearly miss Martin as a comrade and a leader. Yet from talking to many Republicans today, we are determined, more determined than ever, to achieve those very things that were dear to Martin: freedom, equality and unity. People often talked of his endless energy and resolve. I have no doubt that the desire for freedom, equality and unity will spur us on in Sinn Féin to achieve a better, fairer and truly united Ireland. Bobby Sands said that everyone has a part to play, and Martin McGuinness certainly played his part, and he played it very well. And for that I will always be eternally grateful, and I know many others will too. Go raibh síocháin agus an anam Gaelach.
Thank you very much indeed.